call to bring out it on my live earlier that I'd had a rough morning. Just things had come up that I didn't expect and things I was trying to really deal with and journal out. And it's really easy to get into the mindset that things can be going so well and things can be going super duper great. Your dreams are coming true, you're manifesting your desires, and you're just in the back of your head worried about the other shoe dropping. Everything's going well, so now what's going to happen? Like something has to happen in order for you to feel like it's okay. Like, or even you're just worried, like things are going well, so inevitably things have to not so go well for a while too, like in order for it to be balanced or Murphy's Law or whatever that is. But as I was journaling, as I often will do when I need to kind of clarify and get clarity and just kind of release stuff, is what came through for me was it's safe to have great times and it's safe for it to go my way and the other shoe doesn't have to drop. It's okay to be happy and to be free and it's safe to be me. And journaling allows me to release, and that's why I'm such a big advocate for journaling and mindset work because it saved my life, especially after my second heart attack. But allowing yourself just to have that non-judgmental, safe environment where you can just vomit your thoughts onto paper or on a computer drive or whatever it is you use to journal is very therapeutic, very cathartic because you're not being judged and you shouldn't judge your own thoughts. They're coming out to be released and dealt with and analyzed, not analyzed so much as you're critiquing it, but just kind of looked at to see what's coming through for you. And I downloaded this amazing meditation that I'm going to share on my blog later. But releasing whatever is frustrating you and whatever is coming through is often a way to kind of see where you want to take your next step or how you want to address an issue. My mom did call, by the way, for those that are following the story of me and my mom. But I didn't talk to her, not because I'm trying to be arrogant or trying to be dramatic or anything, but sometimes you're faced with a choice of what to do next, and it's easy to get into that cycle of needing that love, acceptance, validation from someone outside yourself, and then you're like, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to go after that. I'm just going to give it to myself. And then they come back and start feeding you kind of like that morphine where you feel high and excited and you're getting the love and validation and acceptance and all the things you've been looking for. And then the bottom drops out again and you're back to where you started. And sometimes people keep coming back to show you things, and sometimes pain keeps reoccurring in your life because it's there to teach you a lesson. It's there to help you grow and evolve and rise above. And you're going to keep facing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again until you address it and heal from it. And it's like banging your head against a brick wall and then expecting something different to happen other than a migraine. Continuing to do the same thing, expecting a different result is insanity. So if you're constantly in this rat race, on this hamster wheel of trying to get this love, acceptance, validation, whatever it is you're looking for, trying to fill this hole with this addiction or whatever it is you're doing that isn't healthy or isn't beneficial, and you're expecting some other outcome to come from that other than what you're just traditionally been doing by doing the same damn thing, you are setting yourself up for a huge disappointment and this constant fallout, this constant fear, this constant crapola. And some people, they're doing so well in life, they're manifesting their dreams, the things are happening, and they get caught back up in that cycle of pain and agony and seeking things outside of themselves that they should look for inside, maybe to in some way compensate for having the good fortune or the good luck or whatever things are happening. Like, in order for you to feel okay with having good things happen to you, you feel that you also have to endure something, like, so you can feel worthy of having this amazing thing that happened to you. Like, if I make an incredible amount of money, I owe it to my daughter's father to take care of him. I owe it to him to do something for him because I'm doing so well and he's not, so I have to like compensate. And if I've been so richly blessed, then I have to give exponentially in a capacity that I don't want to. I'm not saying that when you have, you can't give and you shouldn't give if you really want to, but out of obligation that it's going to even out the score. Like, energy, money is energy, the law of circulation, you goes out and comes back in, but giving without a feeling of enjoying giving in the capacity or in the direction that you're giving, to me, is fruitless. Like, if you're giving it begrudgingly, then it's not heartfelt, and I don't think that same law of circulation applies. And sometimes, in order to get over whatever it is that is bothering you or that you need to release, you have to do something different. And you look at what you've been doing, it isn't working, and then go to something that you feel therefore it is working. Like right now, I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach. I don't have friends that are mutually with my past friends. That I don't have the same group of friends on Facebook, because I'm here to meet new people and connect with people and get to know them from a different place than where I grew up from. And my growing up, my hometown, except for a few people, it's just not, they're not my cup of coffee. But it's interesting how when you feel out of alignment with something, you start to feel it somewhere. Like, even mentioning how uneasy I felt about today's activities, I feel like this pinching thing in my throat and in my stomach, because that's where tension typically will resonate in my body when I'm really under pressure or really freaked out about something. And one of the things I did today to kind of rise above the anxiety and the freaking out and the fear and the pain was to get into some intuitive thinking, like, what do I really feel? What do I really want? What's really coming up for me with this going on? I reached out to a trusted coach, a trusted colleague, for some, feedback. And to be honest about how you feel is one of the first things to me to help you heal and grow and evolve. We stuff our feelings down so often for fear of it not being socially acceptable, or people that we love not accepting how we feel, or we don't think it's the right way to feel about something. But if you're feeling it, it needs to be addressed. Whatever feeling, even if it's not socially acceptable or it's not normal, whatever that is, to be able to own and address and accept and validate and embrace how you truly feel is such a magical feeling. Because if you start analyzing in a negative way your own feelings, that's you. You're actually tearing yourself down. It's hard enough when other people do it, but you have to accept how you feel and journal it out. Like, just write it all out, get it out of your system, and then see what's coming up for you and see where you want to go from here with regard to whatever's happening or whatever's coming through. I'm always worried I'm on mute. But I utilize my own services. I have a big portal of JPEGs, mind maps, videos, all the things to help me evolve and grow and rise above whatever's bothering me. So it's really comforting to have that portal, that place I can go and basically control find whatever it is that's bothering me, or whatever meditation I want to pick up, or whatever binaural beats I want to listen to. I listened to two today, one about releasing and allowing, accepting, and the other one was about healing. With the things my ex-husband's parents said about me, it was very gut-wrenching and made me sick to my stomach, because it was kind of mirroring back to me what I think of myself. And not that I'm ashamed in any way about myself, but I've always known how they felt about me. And then it also hurt because he was making sure I knew exactly how they felt. And I mirrored how I feel like he feels about me and what he truly thinks. And it's one thing to think something about yourself, but to have that parroted back to you, especially if it's not something you're excited about, it feeds into that limiting belief, and it feeds into that negative narrative that we tell ourselves. But one of the release techniques I utilize is really digging deep inside yourself, like closing your eyes, meditating, getting into your favorite spot, thinking about whatever it is that's bothering you, or whatever was said, or whatever situation it is, and thinking about why it bothers you, what it says about you, if that's true, and if it is true, what? And just keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And to them, I'm just a piece of shit that doesn't do anything and doesn't, they think that their son is just completely supporting me, and I do nothing to deserve what help he provides, if any. And it's like that not good enough. Like, they're parroting back to me that I'm not good enough. But is that true? No, no, of course it's not. I work, I take care of my children, I'm a good person. But it's that negative narrative that you have to stop the music on, you have to press pause, press stop, and almost erase that from the memory, the record of what you tell yourself and what you think about yourself and what you let be true about what you believe about yourself. So, and sometimes it's like, well, you think about what part of you you don't like and what part of you want to change. I'm not the mom that gets on the floor and sits and plays with her kids, but I do make sure she's educationally and entertainment wise, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Stimulated. Make sure those things are going for her and she has the things that she needs. And she's clothed and she's fed and she's taken care of. And I'm running a business and I do my own spiritual practice and I keep her in the realm of that so she has something to anchor herself into and know there's something bigger than her that she can lean on and trust in and hold on to and co-create life with. But getting into that narrative of what's said or what's bothering you, whatever it is, maybe you just had a bad day at work or your boss didn't do the things you needed or your coworker or your mate, your kids, your dog, you got stuck in traffic, road rage, whatever it is that's got you, feeling anxious and overwhelmed or making you feel like what you have you don't deserve, feeling that undeserving spirit or feeling, getting to the root of why it's bothering you and what it says about you and if it's true and if it's not true and why do you feel it's true and why is it bothering you, kind of just digging deep into those areas and moving past it and rising above it. You have the capability. Everything you need is nestled within you. It's possible for you to rise above and just know that you have everything that you need and that everything you want is yours to have and you're deserving and you were born worthy. You're the child of an infinite source, so everything you want is yours to have. So that's what I had to come on and say today. Also wanted to make sure you knew that I do have a one-to-one program I'm super proud of. I'm super excited about. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy being the person that helps you create that catalyst and that moving forward and that pathway to get where you want to go, being that light to help you segue your way to where you want to be. My prices are really affordable. You can check out my website. I have an option for payment plans, an option for single sessions, an option for monthly sessions, a package of sessions. So it's basically that I truly think my calling in life is to help people live unapologetic and stop looking outside of themselves for love, validation, acceptance, belonging, because those things are nestled inside of you. You belong to yourself. You are magic all along. You were born worthy. I'm thinking about having a kind of a hot seat coaching, like some part of next week. I haven't decided, but I might, and I'll put that up if I do. But I dare you, I challenge you to live life and to love a life that you love. Live a life that you love and love the life you live. If you dare create a passion-based business from your talent, you have something to bring to the world that nobody else can bring. And if you want to garner my magical, in-depth, high-touch, intuitively captivating support, feel free to reach out. You can PM me. You can look at the information in the comments. I'm going to put the link in the comments. And it's the Soul Journey VIP on-demand coaching. You have me in your back pocket. I kind of with you as you go through situations or just your day-to-day, just kind of like that friend, that person on your shoulder that you get to talk to that's in your corner and wants the best for you and has every intention of helping you achieve the goals that you want. I hesitate to say no bullshit best friend. I love that phrase, but a friend of mine once was called that, and I don't want her to think I was stealing it. But it's basically the same thing. Like, I am the person who you can lean on to move through and rise above and create that life that you really truly want. And so I wish you love and light. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Reach out to me if you have any questions. The information is in the comments. Thanks for listening, and please share with those you think this would benefit.